Lars, shouldn't you be watching the kids?
Oh, don't worry, I have them on the body system.
Body system?
Yeah, have a look. Buddy! Buddy! Buddy!
Welcome to the Make Movies Great Again podcast, the only show in the universe with the sole mission of destroying cynicism at the box office. Here are your hosts, Matt, Adam, and Sean.
Welcome to the Make Movies Great Again podcast, number 45 for January 8th, 2018. Is that the correct date?
Yep.
Hey, you can chat with us on Twitter at Make Movies Great. Toss us a like on Facebook at Make Movies Great. And heart all of our pictures on Instagram at Make Movies Great. Don't forget, this podcast is available on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, and YouTube. My name is Matt.
I'm Sean.
And I'm Adam.
Welcome to 2018, you sons of bitches.
Little winter break.
Yeah, we've been gone for a little bit. It's been a few weeks of traveling for me and just bad timing last week, I guess, right? What was the...
Yeah, the week before.
Yeah.
Hey, so it was still the holiday season.
Yeah. Well, it's...
Well, no, last week actually was the bomb cyclone.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah, that's
yes.
right.
That's right. We were supposed to do it on Thursday, and yeah. It was,
What a name. Talk about like, I mean, the weather was bad, but like, talk about creating an event out of it. Bomb cyclone? Never heard of that.
It was so bad they made it up.
Did they really make it up? That's not a real thing, right?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I thought this was just something that people on the interwebs made up, and then all of a sudden I looked on the news and they were calling it the bomb cyclone.
Basically a frozen hurricane, right?
I guess. I don't know.
Remember El Nino? What the hell was that even about? That freaked everybody out.
That's
El
a whole,
Nino is
It's a whole like weather situation in the Pacific.
Too bad if Matt Schwartz still lived here, he'd be rolling in his grave upstairs. Yeah, he's the weatherman in the house. He still gets G-Mac. What's the magazine that he gets in the mail? It's like a meteorology magazine.
Really?
Yeah.
He should have been a meteorologist.
He says that all the time. I go, it's not too late. He keeps saying it's too late.
Sucking cost fallacy.
Well, anyway, how was your guys' holidays? Good?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, good.
Yeah.
Glad to be back.
Yeah, definitely excited to get more in the movie spirit. I watched a decent amount of stuff. I was trying to go through, what I've watched since our last call, and I thought it would be way more stuff, but it really hasn't been. And I was like going through, what I did every week, and every week was just jam packed full of shit.
Yeah. It's funny because I have like the same amount of stuff on my list, and I thought it was a ton.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did again
Personally.
what I said I wouldn't do. I watched a ton of shit and then I didn't write any of it down.
Oh,
so then I was
yeah.
like struggling to recollect like what I've been watching over these since we've not done it. So anyway, the last time we podcast it was 2017. It is now 2018. The last time we podcast, The Last Jedi hadn't come out yet.
Wow. Falling a little behind.
And now, am I correct in saying
That's
that?
correct.
Or either way, we haven't all seen The Last Jedi. Now, we all have seen The Last Jedi. After this, we're going to do a spoiler cast on The Last Jedi, so we're just going to review The Last Jedi and spoil the shit out of it. So if you want to listen to that, that's also in your podcast inbox, or whatever you like to call it. But today, we're going to go on a regular podcast episode, and we're going to wrap up with our favorite movies, because we're not done with 2017 yet. It's going to be our favorite movies of 2017. Top 10, in fact. And we're gonna rank them 1 through 10, and we're going to see which movies come out on top. So let's get into our first topic here, trailers of the week. All right, trailers of the week. First up, Den of Thieves. Den of Thieves. Why doesn't that sound right? Am I saying that correctly?
Den of Thieves.
Den of Thieves. That just comes out my mouth wrong.
Thieves.
I don't know. All right, Adam, you put all these down. Am I correct?
Yeah, I put them on here. I put Den of Thieves on here because I saw this trailer the other night. I was like, oh shit, this looks cool. And it's just like, this is just your typical dude movie. This is a dude movie. I don't know if I'll see it in theaters.
Yeah.
But this is a movie that like TNT and AMC is going to play over and over again. And I'm just going to have to watch it because it's a dude movie.
It's got 50.
It's got 50 Cent back.
50 Cent's in it. Gerard Butler.
And my favorite casting in this movie is Pablo Schreiber.
Yeah.
who is Lee Shriver's brother, aka
I knew he had a brother.
AKA
I was talking about that. I saw
Yeah.
him yesterday at Golden Globes. I was talking to Molly. Doesn't he have a brother?
Yep, that's him, Pablo Shriver. I didn't know much about him until I watched American Gods, and he plays a leprechaun in American Gods, and he's fucking awesome. But it's like a really funny thing
Yeah.
because he's like super tall and
Oh, I see.
yeah, but he has a red beard and red hair. But yeah, he's awesome. This looks great. Gerard Butler's a badass. I'm glad to see him back in a badass movie. I just watched Law Abiding Citizen the other day. Great Gerard Butler movie. Have you ever seen it? Have you
Well,
seen it?
yeah,
Sean?
yeah,
Have you seen it?
yeah.
Everybody, you haven't seen it?
I've
Adam?
never seen it.
Oh, you
No, I never
idiot!
seen it.
Oh, he's so good.
It's got a very similar feel to this,
Yeah.
except role reversal.
Right. But this looks awesome. I'm very into this. 50 Cent, always into that. It's good stuff. Yeah. You want to say anything else about it, Adam?
I'm just. I think it looks really cool. I'm psyched for this.
Yes.
Agreed.
Next one, Game Over Man. Before we get into this, first of all, this movie looks hilarious. But did they get this is the guys who did Workaholics. The three guys you know from Workaholics. Did they get this title? Did they pay homage to the Aliens movie with Bill Paxton?
I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, huh? That's like a famous line.
It's a
of
very
his.
famous line. That's the first thing that came to mind.
Really?
Yeah. Do you think it has anything to do with that?
I don't know.
don't know.
Maybe.
Bill Paxton probably died around the time they were filming this movie.
Game over, man. Game over.
Yeah.
That's it, man.
Yeah.
Wait, what movie is that from?
Aliens.
Aliens.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, the second Alien movie, the James Cameron Alien
Second
movie.
one, yeah. Game over, man.
Game Over, man.
Funny.
This looks hilarious.
Yeah,
Like
it looks really
legitimately
good.
hilarious.
This looks like I was watching and I was like, wow, this might actually be like the funniest movie since Hangover.
yeah.
You think
Man.
so?
I don't know. It looks really funny. Now, the Hangover was really funny because I walked in that movie thinking it was going to be kind of funny, and
Yeah.
it ended up being like unbelievably funny.
Yeah.
Like more than
Yeah.
I thought. So
Yeah.
this is already set up to fail
Yeah,
in
yeah,
that
yeah,
aspect
yeah.
for me at least. But I thought it looked really funny. And
Yeah,
I you know,
agree.
with comedy trailers, I'm always hoping they didn't give us the best jokes.
The thing is, these guys always find a way to make me laugh. Like they always hit my funny bone
Workaholics
just
is
right.
hilarious.
Workaholics is hilarious.
Yeah.
And with them doing a show at Netflix, kind of gives them like I feel like they have more leash to like kind of do what they wanted, like creative freedom. So that's good. That's very good. So I am very excited to see this for sure.
I just want to real quick pick a bone with trailers right now.
Okay.
I don't need the trailer before I watch the trailer.
Do you
I don't.
Do you want to know why?
I know
do that?
why it's there.
Okay.
For the 5-second skip thing on YouTube.
Yeah.
Figure it out. Cut it out. When I go
Yeah.
look for the trailer, cut it out.
Yeah. And another thing, also with that, they do it on Facebook because Facebook videos automatically play, and they don't want people to miss the first 3-5 seconds of the
Yeah, let you know
Of the
what,
trailer.
what it is. Yeah.
the fucking assholes that put big text up and on the sides of their
Oh,
videos
yeah.
because Facebook native video to make it fit good in the timeline is square. So people cut it down to 16:9 within the square.
Yeah.
And on the top and bottom where there's the bars, they don't just leave it black. They fucking put giant letters. Jumanji in theaters this day. Like, fuck
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Stop
I
with
hate
the
that.
fucking text.
Yeah.
Stop it. Stop it, Facebook. All it is, I scroll on Facebook, it's just fucking letters yelling at me, words yelling at me. That's it.
It's getting ridiculous.
Yep. So Game Over Man looks funny. What do you think, Adam?
Definitely. I'm psyched to see this. I sort of fell off on Workaholics towards the end, but same thing with you, Matt. They always find a way to get me to laugh. Even their, I laughed during every one of their episodes, and I think them being able to swear and spread their wings a little bit, but still keeping the dynamic of those three guys together on Netflix. I think it's gonna make for a really funny movie.
Yeah, definitely.
They're a really funny trio. There's really nobody else like them. Like
And they seem like they're just really good friends, and they have like a
Yeah.
certain type of chemistry.
yeah. I mean, the only other
Like, why is Anders always like a geek?
yeah, always.
like-
And they always play the same characters. Like
Yeah.
they always, that's funny. And the last one here is Red Sparrow. This is the one with
J Law.
yeah,
Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence. She plays like a Russian chick,
Well, it's like a Splinter Cell
heavy accent.
type of thing. Yeah, she does, at least in the beginning. It's like a spy movie, looks like, or like a hit woman.
Yeah, it reminds me of Atomic Blonde.
No, it reminds me of Salt with Angelina Jolie.
Oh, see, I didn't see that.
Oh,
Didn't see
that's
Salt.
pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm interested to see Jennifer Lawrence, who was like Oscar winner, to like step into a role like this, because I feel like this isn't. This looks like very actiony, like not gonna win her a Best Actress type thing. Yeah, but she must like it.
Yeah,
I mean,
not the
she's
role
not
she
hurting
usually
for
picks.
roles. Like she must like the role, so I'm interested in the script.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I think it looks really cool. Actually, this one might be. I just watched the trailer again right before we started, and this out of the three we did today, I might be most excited for this one because number one, Jennifer Lawrence is an awesome actress. Number two, this looks like a really cool spy movie with. This looks really cool with like the deception, and I got an Atomic Blonde vibe. Also, Matt, I haven't seen Salts. Also, like Matt,
Liev Schreiber.
He's in it.
Liev Schreiber.
Oh, he's in it.
She's a Splinter Cell from Russia, but you don't really know it. It's just like this crazy, like, is she or is she not?
Okay.
So basically, I just ruined the movie for you.
Okay.
But
That's
not
fine.
really. But not really. It's a good movie. It's
But
fun.
I'm excited to see this. And was it Joel Edgerton plays her male opposite? I like him too. I think he's a good supporting actor.
He's in something else. Oh wait, he's in something else recently too.
Bright.
Oh,
He's
is he
in Bright.
Yeah.
Oh,
which
he's the
which is
orc?
getting a sequel.
I heard. I have not seen that, and I don't know if I will.
Yeah.
That's all right though.
I don't know. I think I'll eventually see it. Yeah, eventually. After I make through my way, like Netflix has so much shit right now out. I still haven't watched The
Insanity.
Punisher.
I've watched.
Me neither.
I haven't even touched it.
I've watched like 4 episodes, and I just can't get around his grunting.
He's a big grunter. John Berthel's a big time
Actually,
grunter.
I could talk about that later too.
Okay.
Alright.
All right, let's get into the next topic. Movie news. Adam, take it away.
All right, so we just got a couple tidbits here. I came across this today. Ridley Scott still wants to make alien movies. ... for Disney. How do we feel about that?
Here's what I think about this. I think that Ridley Scott is a genius, and this is a genius move for Alien. I think he sees what's happening with Star Wars. He's going to put it in Disney's hands. I'm sure Ridley Scott, he's fucking getting a lot of praise for this movie, All the Money in the World. The one it's getting good Oscar buzz and whatnot.
Yeah.
He's still got it, but I don't think he's got it. I love the last few, Prometheus and Covenant, 2 Alien movies he's made. I don't think he really needs to prove himself anymore with Alien movies. I think if you give it over to Disney and let Disney do something with it, whether it's a reboot or whatever, just another Alien movie, I think they'll crush it like how they crushed like the last few new Star Wars movies.
And I'm over the whole narrative of stop making them because I just stopped watching them.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm done with it.
Yeah,
like, I'm done. I'm done having the conversation.
I've always been like that too. I've always been under the impression it's like, why? What does it matter to you if they make it or not? Just don't see it. If
Don't
you don't want
watch
to see
it.
it, don't see it.
Oh, they ruin it like they're paying you.
Yeah,
to go see the movie.
He's banging down. These people are banging. The Hollywood executives are banging down my door,
Dragging
and setting
you up.
fire to my Blu-rays.
Yeah.
You sons of bitches! I can't watch the original Alien anymore. Fuck. You pieces of shit.
I don't know. I'm done with that narrative.
So yeah, no. This is a huge thumbs up. Ridley Scott is not an idiot. Put it in Disney's hands and watch the money flow in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And also, we as movie fans, especially as Alien fans, get to see new Alien movies. So
Yeah, I
you
mean,
go.
if they're gonna keep making alien movies, I'm gonna keep spending my money to see them and buying the Blu-rays.
and you
So-
might as well let Disney make them.
right.
Yeah.
Might as well get that money behind them.
Maybe everything else.
Maybe we'll see the Xenomorph in an Avengers movie one day.
Who's gonna buy who? Amazon or Disney?
Is it when it's the last two companies
Yeah.
standing?
It's the last two large circles.
It's gonna be
Had absorbed
it's gonna be
everything else.
Jeff Bezos, right? That's his name. The guy
Yeah.
who runs Amazon,
Yeah.
and then Walt Disney's gonna come back from the grave, and then they're gonna battle. they're gonna
Celebrity
battle it
death
out.
match.
Yeah, celebrity death match. Yeah. All right, what's next? Lindsay Lohan wants to be Batgirl. What information do you have about this, Adam? Besides just the headline.
I saw her tweet it out. I mean, I don't follow her, but I saw it on the Twitter that she threw her hat in the ring to be Batgirl. And I mean, just because you got red hair doesn't mean you can be Batgirl, Lindsay Lohan. We got Emma Stone. You know, there's a hotter list. There's a better list that starts without Lindsay Lohan for this. When's the last movie she was in? And
I don't know.
DC is just gonna the DCEU is
Parent
already on rough waters as it is. So let's get an actress with a rocky career and a coke problem to be the face of our next female lead.
With Batman being so, with Ben Affleck and Batman being so shaky, who knows? Like Batgirl could be, take the mantle as like the Bat hero we need.
Yeah.
I'm all about celebrity revivals, and Lindsay Lohan is just not the celebrity revival we need right now. Like I was all on board when Mel Gibson started getting back into movies, but I don't think we need Lindsay Lohan right now.
The last thing that she was in that I care about is Mean Girls.
Yeah, it's a fact.
14 years ago.
Damn.
I'm going through her IMDb and there's nothing.
Something tells me she's not going to be Batgirl.
Even Freaky Friday was 2003.
Damn.
Wow. I mean, if we want to revive somebody in the DCEU, I say we revive Shia LaBeouf as Jason Todd. Just saying.
It's not bad. I like that. I love Shia LaBeouf.
Who's Jason Todd?
I don't know if he needs a revival. I think he's misunderstood.
He's doing his own thing.
Yeah, I think he's misunderstood.
Sean, Jason Todd was the second Robin who the Joker killed and came back to life as the Red Hood.
The second Robin?
And the Joker killed him, came back to life.
Yeah.
All right. Next. What do we got?
He came back at first as a bad guy, but like sort of morphed into an anti-hero.
Got it.
Got it. Up next, sort of building on the new Fox Disney merger. I just thought I'd generalize this one because it's come from different X camps at Fox, like so X-Men, the Doctor Doom movie, Deadpool 2, the X-Force. People involved, whether it be producers or actors or writers, Gambit too. People involved in those movies, they haven't seen any changes. They haven't seen any waves being made yet because of the merger. Everything is just business as usual.
All right.
So I think that's a good sign because I'm a big fan of the X-Men movies. I think they're done really well, and I don't think they need a change.
Yeah.
But with as we've been saying with that Disney money, and they obviously know what they're doing, it couldn't hurt. But I'm happy either way. I don't anticipate them removing any R ratings from Deadpool or the X-Force if they decide to go that route. But what the fuck do I know?
We won't know anything about what they're gonna do. What they're gonna do / change to the X-Force movie until after Deadpool 2 comes out. Once Deadpool 2 comes out, because they can't possibly pull the rug out from underneath Deadpool 2 at this point. It just needs to come out the way it's going to come out. And I know they had already said they don't plan to change Deadpool or any of its franchise counterparts for any reason. Mm-hmm. They're just going to they said they're going to, I don't even know what this means. We talked about this before. They're going to advertise like that it's rated R. Like they're going to make sure their fans know it's a rated R movie. I don't know what that means. Like, of course you are. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, you
have to. Yeah. It's illegal to not do
I was gonna say, is it common practice for everybody to put like PG on their posters when it's really a rated R movie? Do other movie studios do that? No.
Or are they gonna like gloat about it? That's rated R.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I see X-Force still being rated R. I see anything like that. I think the X-Men movies, with the New Mutants and all that, I think they'll probably stay the course with that. But I wouldn't be surprised to see other franchises under that umbrella start popping up now. They're like traditional Disney run movies, like that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Let the other stuff come to a close and let Disney like take the reins on a new thing. I still, what phase of the MCU are we on right now? 3?
3.
Going into 4?
Third. Once you start with the new opening credits, it's 3.
Okay. So we're going into phase 4?
Right, John.
I would not be surprised
I think Avengers 3 will mark the end of phase 3.
Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw X-Men characters at the end of phase 4.
Not this next one.
This new Avengers movie is the end of phase 3.
It is?
I think that's what Adam was just saying.
I thought it was the end of the Infinity. I thought it was the end of the Infinity War. Like.
No, see, I think that because phase 4 is going to start with like Captain Marvel. And that's going to come after this Avengers movie, but before the next one.
I see.
So I think that I wouldn't be surprised if I saw X-Men characters at the end of the next phase. Like, at the end of, like, towards the end after the last Avengers movie.
Gotcha.
Avengers 4, at least. Okay.
Hold on, I'm checking this out.
says Phase-
Actually, Sean, you're so I'm on something fandom, cinematic universe wiki something, and
Sounds legit.
yeah, it says so films in Phase 3 are Civil War, Doctor Strange, Guardians 2, Spider-Man, Thor, Black Panther, Infinity War, Ant-Man 2, Captain Marvel, and the Avengers 4.
Untitled Avengers film.
Oh,
2019.
so wow. So Phase 4 doesn't come until after the fourth movie.
Yeah, and so they have a link to Phase 4 on here, and Phase 4 only has Spider-Man 2, Guardians 3, and Spider-Man 3.
Wait.
That's
Say
interesting.
that
I
again?
would have thought what you said, Matt, that Captain Marvel would mark the start of 4.
Yeah, wait, Adam, say that again. What was the start of what was in 4? Spider-Man 2.
The two Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 3,
Oh,
and
it's two Spider-Man movies.
Guardians 3.
Okay. I thought I misheard. That, but no. All right. What's up next on the movie news here?
Sorry, I'm.
Ansel Elgort, aka Baby from Baby Driver, has his Subaru from the movie.
Adam did some excellent sleuthing on this.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it was sleuthing as much as I follow Ansel Elgort on Instagram.
It's sleuthing.
But I was watching his Instagram story the other day, and when it was snowing out, and he was zipping around in his red Subaru in the snow, like doing donuts in a parking lot or something, and his friend or whoever was holding the camera was like, it's Baby. It's pretty funny.
It's a Baby.
Yeah, it was good. That's awesome that he has that. That's pretty cool. Like his kind of like breakout movie. I feel like.
Do you think it's that one, or do you think he just bought one?
I think it's that one.
I think it's that one.
I'm gonna say it's that one.
I'd like to think it's that one.
Yeah. It's like unless he went out and was like, I want the exact car from the movie, then I mean maybe he did, but it's very like the spoiler is the same, the wheels are the same. You know, it's obviously the same red Subaru WRX, but I mean, who knows? He very well could have went on Auto Trader and went like, I want this exact Subaru.
Yeah, I'm sure he went on Auto Trader.
Maybe. Who knows? I don't know. All right. Next up, DC hires Walter Hamda.
Yep.
Hamda, who is the IT producer to be top dog for the DC EU moving forward.
As in, he's like the main producer right now, or he produced it.
He produced it.
Oh.
I need to. So I need to hit you with a fact check. So did you see? This is also movie news as well. Want to see how I fit this in here? DC officially said that they're calling their extended universe the DCU. Not they dropped the E. It's just the DC universe, which is so much better.
Yeah.
It's way better.
So much better. It's so much better. But anyway, what do you think this means for Ben Affleck? Most importantly.
I don't know I don't know how much it affects Big Ben, but I mean, and I don't know much about this guy Walter, but maybe putting a name to the actual guy in charge, similar to how Marvel did with Kevin Feige. I'm not sure how you pronounce his last name.
Feige.
No, it's not.
I think it is. I think it's Feige.
Okay.
I think it's Kevin
Feige.
Feige. I've looked this up, Sean. I'm pretty sure it's Kevin Feige. Find a YouTube video.
Here we go.
I need to win one for pronunciation. I need to win one.
All right.
Hold on. I want to put my microphone near it.
Hold on. It's coming.
You gotta play like an interview.
Kevin Feige.
Hey now, Kevin Feige.
No way.
It is. I'm telling you. I've heard it before. I've heard it before.
Who's pronouncing that? Some
Kevin
robot?
Feige.
Yeah, it says it right here. It's on YouTube. They do them all.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a good one. What's this one?
Sometimes I wake up in the morning and I look at myself in the mirror.
What the hell is that?
And I go, what?
I don't know what that is.
And I look at myself.
Anyway, it's Feige. It's Feige. Yeah.
Okay, Kevin Feige,
I'm
who
jumping
like
down a wormhole now.
the main guy for the MCU.
Yeah.
So I think it's probably a good idea to appoint somebody with some experience. Like, wasn't Jeff Johns in charge before? Like, he was doing. I know he's in charge of DC Comics, but was he also in charge of the movies too?
I don't know if he was the head producer in charge, but I know he was part of. He was something with Batman v Superman, and I think Suicide Squad. I don't know though. But this sounds like that they want someone like Kevin Feige. They need that, and I wish nothing but what the best for DC, because it's really disheartening to see the disparity between the Marvel Cinematic Universe and like what the DC universe is like turning out to be. Like we were just arguing whether Marvel was starting their third or fourth phase.
Yeah.
And DC is still trying to get their shit off the ground. So it kind of sucks. So hopefully Walter Hamda can do something. I don't know what it is. I think there's a more fundamental problem with how the movies are being made, like very helter-skelterly. But who knows? I don't know. I mean, I think they should just put out a Walter White, a Wonder Woman movie every year on the year, just to keep everybody happy. Did you see her last night at the Golden Globes? What a delight, Gal Gadot.
Gal Gadot.
What a
Gal
delight.
Gadot.
It is. They
it's
said
not.
What someone
Gal
said it
Gadot.
last night.
Gal Gadot.
Yeah, but they didn't do the accent correctly then. All right, listen, I got one pronunciation correct tonight.
So last item on our movie news: Cloverfield 3, also known as God Particle, was originally scheduled to come out next month with absolutely zero marketing campaign in front of it. Has been pushed to April. But even still, nobody knows anything about this movie, and it's coming out in 3 months.
I never saw Cloverfield 2.
Yeah, you did.
10 Cloverfield Lane is
That's the second one?
Is what's supposed to be the second one, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
not
no.
not chronologically, but same universe.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was just like a spin-off.
Very excited for this. And I honestly, I want to do what I did, and I don't know how I went for so long, but I didn't watch anything for 10 Cloverfield Lane. I might have saw the trailer way back, but I never got it spoiled for me, nothing. And when I went into it to watch it, I was very, very surprised. I liked it a lot. That was the movie I watched when we did the Triple Threat movie club. So I'm excited for this. I'm excited. I hope it's not hand cam again, found footage. I hope it's something different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's probably that's run its course.
As much as I like found footage movies, I think they've been played out at this point. I think they need a rest. I think they need to be reborn. What's the movie cycle? Remember we were talking about the movie cycles? It needs to be.
Oh yeah.
I think something needs to be.
Well, it goes into satire.
They haven't made a scary movie where it's like making fun of found footage movies or parodying found footage movies. Not yet. All right, let's move on. Main part of our episode here, our top 10 movies from 2017. If you remember back in June or July, episode 22, I think it was, Adam, you said? 22? Yep. We did our favorite movies of the first half of 2017. And now that 2017 has come and gone,
come and gone.
Past us like two ships in the night. Right? I'm just butchering analogies tonight. We're going to do our top 10 from the past year. We're just going to go around the table. We're going to label our top 10. We're going to put our top 10 down. Give Sean a chance to type them all in.
Yeah, let me go first. Okay. Because I have mine down and then But I'm not going to go into it because we talked about these movies on their own.
Yeah.
So I don't want to rehash it, but I just kind of want to get it out there. Number one for me this year was Get Out.
Okay.
I was thrilled, shocked.
Okay.
My heart was beating.
All right.
Number two, Mudbound.
Ooh.
That movie blew me away. Loved it. I actually watched it again 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago. Number three, Baby Driver had the fun factor.
Okay.
I was amped for it. It was fun. It delivered. It was good.
Okay.
Number four, a recent one I watched, Wind River.
Oh, yeah.
Heard good things.
Amazing.
Yeah. I need to watch that.
Good. Huge fan. Big fan of movies with statements, a.k.a. Mudbound and Wind River and Get Out. Number five, The Shape of Water.
Oh, I've been dying to see that. I've been dying to see it.
Very good. We'll talk about it when we all see it. Number six, It.
Okay.
Loved that movie.
Yep.
7, Last Jedi.
Yep. Okay.
8, Wonder Woman. 9, Dunkirk.
Okay.
And 10, rounding it out, Lady Bird.
All right. You saw Lady Bird?
Yeah.
Enjoyed it?
Very good.
Yeah, I'm meaning to watch that. I'm going to... G-Mac, you hear this? Listen to this right now. I'm going to watch all the Oscar-nominated movies this year. I'm going to fucking do it. I've tried every year for like 3 years. This is the year it's going to happen.
Like every movie or like...
No, just the best picture.
Okay, because Molly and I do it every year. And Adam, you and Jen should come down. The shorts, animated.
I would love to do that.
Live-action shorts. It's so much fun. Cable car, hour and a half, and you're out.
If you're in Providence or the Providence area, Cable Car Cinema is an excellent little
amazing
little cafe cinema that you should check out. They play a lot of good movies there. A lot of movies you might not be able to see otherwise either. They don't like it's they get a lot of limited release movies. Should I go next?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, go for it.
Top 10 movies of 2017. Matt Vieira's list. Number 1, Blade Runner 2049.
Ooh.
Number 1. Number 2, The Last Jedi. For obvious reasons. We'll talk about that after this. Number 3, I have Get Out at number 3 for me.
Nice.
I fucking loved Get Out. It deserved to be in the top 3 for this year. Number 4 was Dunkirk. A cinematic masterpiece. You know. 5, a movie I just saw this past weekend, The Greatest Showman.
Oh.
I'm going to talk about The Greatest Showman.
You and I are going to go back and forth.
In a little bit, we're going to talk about The Greatest Showman again when we talk about what we've been watching, but I fucking loved that movie. Number 6, Free Fire.
Free Fire.
Which is the Army Hammer, Brie Larson movie. Came out earlier this year. It was a limited release. I saw it at South by Southwest. Fucking loved it. It was so original.
Was it in your first list?
What do you mean?
From June?
No, because technically, technically it came out to like theaters after June, so I didn't include it in my first half.
Loophole, got it.
Free Fire. It's very original, unlike any movie that I've seen this past year or prior years. I highly suggest you guys check that out. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 was at number 7. It's Guardians of the Galaxy 1 with 100 million times more heart and emotion, and I fucking loved it. And Sylvester Stallone was in it.
Didn't see it.
So, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
Sly was in it.
If I don't see it,
number 8, The Big Sick. Fucking loved that movie.
That was that?
Big time loved it.
I saw that movie and I liked it, but I'm drawing a blank on what it was about.
It's what's the Indian? Oh my god.
Oh, Kumail. Yeah.
Nanjiani.
Nanjiani. Yeah.
Kumail Nanjiani. He's a comedian.
That's right.
He meets this girl and she goes,
and
she's
they're
sick.
having a hard time with her. Yeah. Got it. That was a good movie.
Excellent movie.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what he comes out with next. Just like I can't wait to see what Jordan Peele comes out with after Get Out.
Good pick. Yeah.
So, number 9, Baby Driver. Loved it. Nice. The music, the everything.
9.
Number 10, Logan.
Logan almost got onto my list.
I do have some. I'll read through quick. I have a couple
Wonder Woman got kicked
honorable
off.
mentions. I know.
Wow.
Wonder Woman, Mudbound, Power Rangers, Becoming Bond, and Muppet Guys Talking.
Becoming Bond was a good one.
Yeah. So those are my my honorable mentions. I had to mention them because they were on the list and off the list. All those movies. Power Rangers just missed. You have no idea how close it was. I had to put Logan on though, and I had to remove Power Rangers.
Oh man.
Adam, what
Power Rangers just missed over Wonder Woman? Sorry,
yes.
Adam.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen. So the reason why Power Rangers was almost going to be on the list is because they did say what you want about the Megazord, but they did so well with nostalgia and just the way because I used to watch Power Rangers a shitload when I was a kid. I'm sure you guys did too, but it just hit me the right way, and I was like, this is awesome. All right. Yeah, I just loved it. So
all right, Adam, hit me.
All right, I'm gonna go 10-1. I'm going backwards.
10-1. All right.
So, the first one might be a surprise to you guys.
So this is your least favorite out of the 10?
Yeah, my number 10.
Okay.
So this might be a surprise to you guys.
Okay.
I watched it, and it's on what I've been watching. I watched it over our break, and I really enjoyed it. And I think, Matt, you're really gonna like it. Sean, I think Sean, you might like it too. Number 10, Bright. On Netflix.
Okay. I want to watch it. I do want to watch it.
I thought Will Smith was awesome in this disgruntled cop role. I loved the world that they built and they created so many different avenues to make it a franchise. I really liked this movie.
All right. Good to know.
Number 9, The Last Jedi.
Okay.
For obvious reasons, I had zero gripes with this movie. It was a Star Wars movie, and it was fucking awesome. I had a smile on my face from the opening scroll to the end credits. Number 8, Logan snuck on there.
Nice.
So I wanted to get Logan on here because this came out like what, February or March of 2017?
Early this year, yeah.
Yeah, so we had to dig deep for this one, but this was just a complete movie for me. The character Wolverine couldn't have gone out any better, and I've loved like the X-Men movies since they came out, and this really, if this was the last X-Men movie I ever saw, I would be perfectly happy with that. Number 7, Justice League, because I fucking love the Justice League, and it had its flaws, but they could have put nothing on the screen and called it Justice League, and I would have been happy. But I genuinely enjoyed this movie. I'm psyched for where it's going, and I love seeing all the characters on the screen together, and that was the most important thing, was doing justice to all the characters.
Oh,
and
so clever, Adam! You're so clever.
You like that?
I like that.
Number 6, Alien Covenant.
Ooh, I had it in my honorable mentions. I don't know. I loved it. There's too many movies I really loved this year. I put that in the same category as Justice League. It didn't make my list, but I definitely enjoyed it.
It was for a spot. I love Alien Covenant. I still watch it on Blu-ray sometimes. It brought back, for me, I really loved Prometheus. So it combined the best character from Prometheus, David, with the xenomorphs and the danger and the horror of your stock Alien movie. So I loved that about Alien Covenant. Number 5, WW Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot. This was let me see if I have it as my favorite comic book movie of the year, and so that comic book movies carry a lot of weight with me. And Wonder Woman took the torch for me this year for number 4. I'm sorry, number 5. Number 4, Netflix again, Mudbound. Had to get Mudbound in here. This movie,
great movie.
This movie took my breath away. I was so
invested.
Shocked just so many different perspectives and an amazing story and great acting, and this was a complete movie for me.
Agreed.
Number 3, Dunkirk. I saw this movie late. I'm glad I got to see. I think I saw it like one of the last days it was in theaters, and it was just like heart pounding for an hour and 40 minutes, whatever it was, just heart pounding, nonstop, like edge of your seat the entire time, and that's you don't get that a lot, and Christopher Nolan does it better than almost better than anyone.
It's true.
So I really enjoyed Dunkirk. Number 2, Get Out. Nice. Get Out was my number 2 this year.
I can't.
Get
Out 1, 2, 3.
I can't think of another movie where, I watch Monday Night Raw a lot, and they were advertising this movie, and I kept seeing trailers for it, and it was the quick trailers. You know what I mean, like the 10-second, the 5-second spot where it was just like flashes, and I was like, get out. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I'm watching it, and it's building up for me, and I'm like, this movie looks like I'm kind of interested in this movie. Before this year, I wasn't really a horror movie guy, but now I'm a horror movie guy.
Yeah, that's like a thriller. Yeah, and It. Don't forget It.
Yeah.
Well, so now I'm a thriller horror movie guy because of Get Out, and once all the reviews came out saying this movie was legit awesome, I went on the computer, got my tickets for opening night, and I still recommend it to people. I'm dying to watch it for a second time. So yeah, Get Out was really good. 1 and 2 are really tough for me to choose, but number 1 for me, you ready?
Yeah.
It was my number 1 movie this year.
So you really turned the tide on horror and thrillers. Wow.
Yep.
So without seeing Get Out, it would never have existed.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly. It was my number 1 movie this year because I was so hesitant to see it at first. Like when the first trailer came out, I was like, nope, no thanks, not for me. And then I started to get a little more interested, and we started talking about going to see it together. And you guys you guys are like, oh, come on, let's go see it. And I'm glad you asked me to see it because I thought it was awesome. And, obviously I loved it enough to to read the book, which was a trek in itself, but I really liked the book.
Yeah.
I even I've never seen this movie either, so I picked up the book at Barnes & Noble this weekend. It's a little bit down my list, but I'm going to read The Shining and then watch the movie.
Nice.
Nice.
That's cool.
Never seen the movie, never read the book, so I'm going to read the book and see the movie when I'm done.
Nice. All good lists. There was a lot of good movies this past year in 2017. It's very tough. I compare this to also 2017 was a great year for video games. You guys, I know you Sean, you're a little tapped into that as well.
Oh yeah.
Great year for video games.
Yep. I actually just started Firewatch.
Oh, dude, you're gonna love that.
Yeah, I'm excited.
You're gonna love that.
Yeah.
Wait, Sean, what are the overlaps?
I'm still working on it.
So yeah,
because I have to do maths and shit.
All right, so while Sean's doing that, let's move ahead and let's go into what we're watching. I'll start, and then Adam will go, and then by the time Sean comes around,
Hopefully
we'll
I'll
have
be able to do
okay.
it, yeah.
So I watched The Greatest Showman
Oh, I'm supposed to.
over this weekend.
Oh,
Listen, I loved this movie.
yeah.
I loved it. The choreography in some of the scenes was a cinematic achievement that I've never seen before. It was amazing. There was no cutaways during a lot of the dance scenes. It was full on
Oh,
like.
that's funny. I thought separately.
See,
I thought differently.
See, there's a scene where they're at a bar and P.T. Barnum, played by Hugh Jackman, who's just an adorable human being, is trying to convince Mr. Carlisle, who is played by Zac Efron, an equally as adorable human being.
Yeah.
They're like doing shots and passing shot glasses around the bar and sliding them back and forth and jumping up on bar stools, and it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
The soundtrack is A+. Every song is a toe tapper.
Yep.
And I just thought it was awesome. It blew me away like La La Land blew me away last year. I'm a huge fan of musical.
Funny.
Is that?
I didn't see La La Land. Molly thought La La Land was way better. We both thought.
I think La La Land I like La La Land better still.
We both thought this was a good movie, but I was in the theater kind of like. I thought it was a little campy at times. I don't know. It's not what I was expecting. I also know P.T. Barnum wasn't really the best kind of guy. So
he's not. Yeah,
kind of a weird little thing that we did, and that's fine, considering Tanya Harding. But I
at the Golden Globes last night.
Right, kind of weird. But I don't know. I self-admit. I admit that I self-sabotaged myself with this movie because I was like, oh, musical Hugh Jackman. It's gonna be like Les Mis. And it wasn't.
No.
And Les Mis spoiled me on movie musicals when it comes to actually singing on set and not singing in a studio.
Okay.
I loved the sound of Les Mis so much better.
Really?
Because it just felt like in the moment singing as opposed to
dubbed over.
Yeah. And it just made it feel more visceral or real. But I really didn't hate the movie. I liked the music and the scenes were cool, but I just was like, nah.
And also the other thing with this movie was they came at me with Hugh Jackman singing, which was awesome. Hugh Jackman singing and dancing is just fantastic. He should do it in every movie. Listen, Fox, Disney, listen to me right now. Logan 2, the musical. I'm just saying. Also, Zac Efron. Everybody forgets that Zac Efron is an amazing singer and has an amazing voice and great dance moves.
Yep.
Just because he's just been in comedies. But his original shit was High School Musical and that shit he used to do at Disney. That was his bread and butter, singing and dancing. He was so good. Then you have Zendaya, who's a newcomer. She plays MJ in the Spider-Man Homecoming movie.
Yeah.
She's amazing in this movie, and she gets absolutely shafted in Spider-Man Homecoming. Unless there's a musical number in the second one, they might want to consider recasting her because she's getting wasted.
Zendaya?
But yeah,
Yeah.
she's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So you have this
I liked that. I liked
and then
her Efron.
and then all of the supporting cast, all the freaks from the freak show, part of the circus, fucking so good. And Lindy adored it. It was we were both blown away. I think we went in with pretty low standards too on what we thought. It looked pretty cool from the trailers and whatnot. We both like musicals and whatnot.
Yeah.
But it just really blew me away. I really enjoyed it. Anyway, I'm also watching The Marvelous Miss Maisel. I started watching it last week, and then all of a sudden it won 2 Golden Globes last night. And
I heard it's very good.
It's very good, very funny. Tony Shalhoub plays, and I forget the main actress. I forget her name, but Tony Shalhoub plays her father, and they're a very New York Jewish family, and it's hilarious.
I watched one scene; it was pretty funny. Although I think it was like one of the saddest scenes, like just beforehand. So it wasn't. Molly was like, "Don't judge it on it," but I hear it's really good.
She's awesome.
Yeah.
It's about this. Adam, have you seen it? Have you heard about it?
I know nothing about it.
So it's about this. It's the 1950s or 60s in New York, and no, it must be the 60s. Must be the 60s. Lenny Bruce is in it. The comedian Lenny Bruce, and it's when he's in his like prime. He's in it. Anyway, must be 60s. He so this couple gets married. It's Maisel and Mrs. Maisel and Mr. Maisel, Joel and what the hell's her name? Midge, and they are like a team. Like he wants to be a comedian, but he sucks. And then one night he leaves her, and then she like inadvertently becomes this like hilarious comedian and like it's very good. Yeah, so I highly suggest it. I saw The Last Jedi again. I saw it in IMAX.
How was it?
That is the way to watch this movie.
Yeah, I bet.
It was in
it's not 3D.
It was in 3D. But Lindy even said this like after we got out of it because we fucked up again. GMAC came as well.
You fucked up because GMAC went?
No, I fucked up because my fucking Fandango app. Hey, motherfuckers at Fandango.
Oh,
listen,
Fandango can.
Listen. First of all, you don't sell any tickets at any theaters. They don't work with any fucking theater. Number 2, every time I go to their website, every time I go to their app to try and see movie times at Providence Place Mall, they lump standard showtimes in with IMAX. So when I pick a showtime and I'm like, yeah, here's a great 9:30 movie, perfect, we'll go see it. I walk up to the ticket counter and they go, no, that is an IMAX movie. And I look at the app and it says standard showtimes. So I was like, fuck. So we go over there. But Lindy after the movie was like, was that movie even in 3D? Like it was one of those things where it was just a little bit to make it more engrossing. But just the sound of John Williams' score. We'll get into that later. I watched Spider-Man: Homecoming because I actually just bought it on Blu-ray. Love that movie. Fucking love that movie. And I read 2 Star Wars books over my vacation. I read one called Dawn of the Jedi and The Lost Tribe of the Sith, which ended up turning out to be an amazing. It was a collection of short stories that they publish as a full book. Basically, the SparkNotes version of it is it's basically like Lord of the Flies, but with Sith characters. This Sith ship crash lands on this planet that they don't know anything about, and they all are like fighting each other for who has power. It's awesome, and they also find like natives on the planet as well. It's fucking real cool, very very cool. So that's what I've been watching.
That sounds awesome.
It's really good, and it's broken. Like I said, it's broken down into 9 short stories that never before have been published all together. They just published the whole book with an ending. The author of the short stories wrote an ending to it.
That's really cool. I just went to Barnes and Noble too and picked up a shitload of books.
Nice, yeah. I've been hot on. I'm on another Star Wars book as well right now. Yep, and I'm reading Scott Kelly's book Endurance. It's about his year in space. And,
that'd be cool.
It's a fucking page turner, man.
Is it?
It's awesome.
Oh man, I may have to get that.
Yep. So Adam, what have you been watching?
So I included on my favorite movies of 2017. I watched Bright on Netflix. I won't say any more about it, but it's definitely worth watching. I really enjoyed it, and I think you guys. I know Matt will enjoy it, and I think Sean will, if only for its originality. So The Last Jedi, I finally saw. I was the last of the 3 of us to see it, and like I said, I loved it. I can't believe after seeing the mixed reviews, I had any doubts. I'm embarrassed. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, George Lucas, for having doubts. I know he wasn't really involved, but he's the person I think of.
He's the patron saint of Star Wars.
Yes.
Right. I also finally got around to watching The Circle. It's a movie. It had a theatrical release that I don't think it did too well, but it's on Amazon Prime now. I read the book a while back. I'm not sure if you guys remember me talking about it, but it's basically about this girl who goes to work for a tech giant, a la Google or Amazon, and their big thing is everyone should know everything. So what it boils down to is no one has any privacy, and it's really freaky because I feel like we're not too far off from it. I enjoyed the ending to the movie more than I enjoyed the ending to the book, and I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
All right.
You know what I mean? So I enjoyed the movie because the ending was better than the book. But if they ended the movie like they ended the book, I would have been disappointed.
Okay.
All right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, makes sense.
Not to say I didn't like reading the book. I just didn't like the ending. So,
Fair
anyways,
enough.
yeah. I also watched Allied with Brad Pitt and Marion Courtland. Have you guys seen this one?
No, but I wanted to.
Sean, this is a big time Sean movie.
Oh, really?
Big time Sean movie. Oh yeah, you'll like this one for sure.
Check it out.
It's a spy movie, and it's a love story, and it was the costumes and the sets I thought were great in this movie. It's set during World War I I want to say World War II, actually. So Brad Pitt is a Canadian, like he's high up in the ranks. He's a spy, and he cut his teeth as being a pilot. And so he's the start of the movie. He's on a spy mission, and Marion Courtland is his contact, his French contact. And they play a husband and wife spy couple, and it turns into a love story that gets more complicated when the good guys think that she is one of the bad guys. So he's trying to uncover if she is or not, and does she actually love him? Because there's comments that she says when they first meet that that sort of mud the waters years later. So it's really good. I think Sean, you would really enjoy it, and not to say you wouldn't, Matt, but this one struck. Whereas I would recommend Bright to Matt, I would recommend Allied to you, Sean.
All right, fair
Does that
enough.
make sense?
Sounds good. I do want to see that really bad. I think it's funny that Brad Pitt's in another husband-wife spy movie.
Yeah.
And wasn't there like rumors that they were hooking up?
Yeah. That's like his MO.
He's got a kink. Yeah. He's got a little kink in him.
He does. And then I watched a lot of TV too. I started watching Black Mirror. I'm on season 3.
Oh, excellent.
Awesome show.
Yeah, I've watched that here and there.
It's great.
The
new season is fantastic.
The best part about that show is it's so unsettling because it's like we're not far off from it. I don't think we're very far off.
It's horrifying.
I feel like this is the very near future where a lot of these things can happen. Yeah. Hopefully not, a guy fucking a pig on live television.
The new season, there's a couple episodes where I'm like, after I watched the episode, I looked around and I was like, yep, that could just be someone's life right now.
It's insanity.
Yeah, which sucks.
I just watched the one where everybody's life is dependent on how many stars you get.
Yes.
And
the one with Dallas Bryce Howard.
Yeah, everyone's got their faces buried in their phones. I'm like, well, that's what it is now. The only thing we don't rate each other personally.
Oh, yeah, they do. You like someone's Instagram account.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So Jen and I also started watching Friends as our, there's nothing on, let's put Friends on show.
Nice.
I've never really watched it, and it's fucking hilarious. It's really funny. I finished Gossip Girl. I texted Matt when I did because I figured Lindy was into it. That show, man, that's a good show. I love the drama. I love the rich people drama. I wish I had. This show makes me wish I had more drama in my life.
What's
you know what I mean?
What's the other show that you watched with Jen that I wanted to watch? The one that they just came out with a new season for on Netflix or Hulu or one of those shows. It was Gilmore Girls.
Oh, Gilmore Girls. That show rules.
Gilmore Girls. The writer for Gilmore Girls also did The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
All
right.
A lot of the same type of dialogue.
You know where that
real
actress
fast,
is
witty
from?
dialogue. What is she from? I cannot
House of
place
Cards.
It. I never saw House of Cards.
Oh,
Yeah. Sorry.
she was a very small role,
No.
but this is amazing that she's busting out apparently with this.
Yeah, she's great. What else, Adam?
I also finished season 2 of The Mick on Fox. Really funny show. Caitlin Olsen is funny. It's Jen and I were talking about it, and she plays D, but it's a D show. You know what I mean? She gets to spread her wings. Okay. And the supporting cast is built around her, and the supporting cast is really good. And I've said it before, the guy that plays her boyfriend, they wanted somebody who just looked like a regular guy, and the guy writes the show. and they're like, "Hey, what about you? You look like a regular guy, and you're funny." So that's pretty much how he got his on-screen part.
That's funny.
Nice.
I also just finished reading Artemis by Andy Weir, same author as The Martian. Really good. I can't wait for it to be a movie. I've got 2 casting choices to play Jasmine, the main character. 1, Zendaya. That's 1A, Zendaya. 1B, Zoe Kravitz. Both perfect for the role.
Oh,
Okay.
Nice.
The way Zendaya plays Michelle in Homecoming made me think of the character Jazz, and it's written like The Martian, where it's told from the first person, but it's not written as a mission log, which I think helps it. Helps it, like makes it different.
Gotcha.
So it's cool.
Is that kind of new?
Yeah, fairly new.
I think I remember him like being excited to launch that or something, seeing an article with him in it or something.
Probably came out early 2017.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
And finally, I finally caught up on Batman: The White Knight, among other comic books. But I was telling Matt about this the other day, Sean. This one is like what the favorite thing a comic that I'm reading right now. It's about the Joker, and in this comic arc, he's Jack Napier is his actual name, which is the name he uses in the original Batman movie. And he's been cured of his insanity by taking some meds, and basically he's a super genius. This Jack Napier is a very, very smart person, like smarter than Batman, probably smarter than Lex Luthor, and he claimed that the Gotham Police Department and Arkham Asylum made the Joker, and he's not responsible for everything the Joker did. He basically separates Jack Napier and the Joker as people, and he wins a huge settlement from the city of Gotham because in his argument he makes a lot of sense with all of the electroshock therapy and the treatments he got at Arkham, and then like constantly like letting him go, and they basically enabled him to be this super criminal to I don't know. It's written really well. And
so it sounds like a fan theory, like taken seriously.
Yeah,
like imagine
exactly.
if blah 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 they were responsible for Joker. What would that look like? And then they went with it.
Right.
Sounds cool.
And so it's real. What they're getting into now is So there's been 4 issues, and Batman has remained skeptical the whole time, and the Bat family can see him cracking because he doesn't buy that Jack Napier is, that this isn't a long con by the Joker, and Batgirl and Nightwing, they're worried about Bruce, but on Jack's side, like when he's in private, he is saying that he wants to do good, and he can feel the Joker wanting to get out inside of him, and he's trying to hold back the Joker, which I think is really cool. And then to double down on that, the real Harley Quinn wants him to be a good guy, but you find out that the woman that was being Harley Quinn, there was a woman being Harley Quinn that wasn't actually her, because she was fed up with the Joker. She knew the Joker would never love her because the Joker was in love with Batman and obsessed with Batman. So she basically found a way to replace herself as Harley Quinn. And now that Jack Napier is around, Harleen Quinzel is keeping Jack Napier on the straight and narrow, which is insane.
Cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, very, very cool. Matt, I don't know if you read that one, but it's a really good one to get into.
I haven't read it yet, though.
Yeah.
Sounds intricate.
It is. There's only been 4 of 8 issues total, I think, but I'm excited to see where it goes and especially how it ends.
Nice.
What about you, Sean?
I'll go quick. Last Jedi. We'll talk about that. Wind River, extremely good movie. Heavy. Be careful your mindset when you watch it. John Bernthal's in it. He grunts.
Is he really in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shape of Water. Very good. You guys haven't seen it?
No.
Okay.
No, I want to hear a little bit about this one.
So it's commentary on modern sexuality.
Okay.
Okay. She falls in love with a monster. Okay. And the world kind of just won't allow it.
Okay.
I don't want to give away too much. That's not giving away too much, but the actress is unbelievable. You can tell from trailers that she's a mute. She speaks no words except for like one sequence where you just think it might be her talking. I won't explain it, but she doesn't say one word, and it's an amazing feat of acting through her emotions in her eyes. It's really cool. Richard Jenkins is great in it. Really good message. Really well told. And I think if you listen to Guillermo del Toro's acceptance speech last night,
Which was epic.
Yeah.
he
Aside
told
from him
the music.
telling them to shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I think is just so ridiculous. But I think
What?
they shouldn't even have that.
Oh, the music to play him off? Yeah.
It's so ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
If
You know
listen
what?
to
You know what fixed that? You know what fixed playing people off the stage?
What?
If you get with the fucking times and just live stream it, because then you don't have to go to any constraints of a fucking TV fucking channel, cable network.
schedule, yeah.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah, no, you're right. But if you listen to his little commentary on Monsters, I think it'll do you.
Yep.
You'll
It was
get
very
it.
good.
Fun fact: Billy Joel in '96 or '94. I read this last night when Frank Sinatra accepted like a huge award and was like given his acceptance speech.
Yeah.
They cut him off halfway to show commercials. And Billy Joel was so pissed about it when he went on later to sing, like as a performance,
Yeah.
he stopped halfway through. His
Oh, really?
performance just stopped playing, and then said, "Like this is valuable advertising minutes you're just burning right now." It's like, hilarious. I read that last night. I love that. Anyways, Lady Bird, really quirky, funny comedy about family and finding your way in life. Check it out. Really well written. Greatest Showman. You've heard my thoughts. Big Mouth. Have you guys heard of this?
It's a Netflix show?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
So raunchy.
It's so raunchy. I
so
love it.
ridiculously raunchy.
The hormone monster?
Yeah.
It's the great. It's so
ridiculous.
genius though. It's so
It
so
is.
genius.
It is. But it's just so like some points I'm like, whoa,
Yeah,
really?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
seriously?
A lot of masturbation jokes.
Yeah, or just not even that. Like just like there's one where he's just decapitated somebody
Yeah.
and starts having sex with the
Yes,
decapitated
yeah,
head. And
yeah.
like even in the show they're like, maybe that crossed the line. Anyways.
Extreme.
Pretty raunchy. Planet Earth 2. I fucking love this
So
show.
good.
I just,
So good.
Wait, I watched the first episode of Planet Earth 2. First of all, loved Planet Earth. How high drama was in that first episode? Like
Oh.
the snakes and
Oh,
the
the
iguanas.
snakes and the
Yeah, the
iguanas.
snakes and the
unbelievable.
iguanas. Yeah, it was crazy.
It's
I was on the edge of
hysterical.
my seat.
Yeah.
That was insane.
Yeah.
It's so funny how they manufacture drama. It's
It's
amazing.
crazy.
It's incredible.
How much footage do they have?
I asked Mom. I was like,
How
Molly,
much
how
footage
much?
goes to the editing room for?
I literally said
Yeah.
that exact. I was like,
Yeah.
how much is on the editing room floor right now?
It's thousands and thousands of hours.
Do you remember when? Do you remember when Dave was in Antarctica?
Yeah.
2009,
Okay.
2009, 2010.
Yeah.
They were filming this.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
They were at McMurdo.
That's
filming
crazy.
this.
They I know that when I took a documentary film class, they said that it's like 300 hours of a documentary footage
It's amazing.
equates to like 2 minutes of usable footage in a documentary. So imagine
Depending
what
on the
they do.
documentary,
Yeah.
but
Exactly.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
sure.
Before we finish,
Okay. Oh,
The
right.
top 10.
Yes.
top 10. Number 10, Shape of Water, by virtue of only me.
Okay.
Got 6 points. And I did have to do it the other way, so you were
Right.
right. So it's going to sound different. Wind River. You guys haven't seen that, right?
No.
I ranked them so high. I ranked them so high that they jumped up. Wind River, number 9. Number 8, Wonder Woman.
Okay.
Stay in the top 10. Number 7, by virtue of Matt only, Blade Runner.
Let's go.
As
Number
his-
one.
As his number one.
Number one.
Gave it 10 points. Tied with Baby Driver. Number 6. Number 5, It. Adam gave it a huge boost because Matt didn't even include it.
I didn't even include it. No.
Number 4, Last Jedi.
Nice.
Okay.
Number 3, Mudbound.
Okay.
Yup.
Number 2, Dunkirk.
Yeah.
And number 1 with a 10-point victory. 10-point gap.
Wow.
Get Out.
Yeah.
So good.
That's all. Can you?
That was high on all of ours, wasn't it? That's
It was
that's why.
1, 2, and 3.
Can you copy that into the new document so I can put it out on social media? I can put our top 10 list out
Sure.
for 2017.
Yeah.
Just put it in there so I can. Or do I have access to it?
You should.
Okay.
Should be at the bottom of the drive.
I'll find it. All right, let's wrap up there. Let's get into the Justice League spoiler cast so we can get out of here.
And then we'll do the Last Jedi spoiler cast.
What do you mean? No, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
You said Justice League.
Oh shit! Did I say Justice League? God damn it! Shit. The Last Jedi spoiler cast. Let's get into it.
Real barn burner, huh, G-Mac? Oh, sorry.